Hello, boys and girls. The next cursive spelling word we're going to be writing is the word farmer. Farmer starts with an F, so first let's write each letter individually and then we'll connect them below. So an F starts at the baseline. It is a tall upswing just below the top line. You pull back to form a narrow loop that pulls down below the baseline the same distance as it is above. You pull forward to form a narrow loop that touches at the baseline of the original line. And you finish with a tiny upswing. That was a cursive F. Feel free to watch F again and practice forming it. We've already formed A, starting at 2 on the clock, up and around, back to 2, finishing with a tiny upswing. R, M, E, and R again. So let's talk about these connectors, because that's not cursive. That's disconnected writing to practice writing each letter, and disconnected writing is not cursive. So how are we going to connect a tiny upswing to 2 on the clock? We will do a short upswing to 2 when we write it down here. How will we connect a tiny upswing to a short upswing? Well, it's simply just a short upswing. How will we connect a tiny upswing to a free hanging dip starting? So we just will come up, and that's why M looks like there's 3 humps. E will be just a short upswing, and R will just be a short upswing. Okay, so let's now connect them. Let's now write in actual cursive. Here we go. Our F again. Tall upswing, pull back to form a narrow loop, pull forward, touch at the baseline, kick out, short upswing to 2, stop, retrace, pull straight down, short upswing to R, slant, and pull down. Up to the midpoint for your connector, there's the connector, and here is M. Short upswing for E, and short upswing for R. Check and make sure you have the connector. This is where M actually starts, and that's the connector to get you there, to get you to right here. Great job writing farmer. Our next word will be inventor. Okay, so each letter, I, short upswing to the midpoint, back down, dot, N. So we're gonna have another connector. It's gonna look like 2 humps, but it's just a connector. V, E, N, T, O, and R. So let's talk about how are we going to connect those down there. Well, this is a short upswing to our connector for N. That's why it looks like there's 2 humps. This will be a short upswing to our free hanging dip. And then this E. The E will be odd because V finishes at the midpoint. So we're just going to do a free hanging dip that becomes an upswing for E, just like that. That will be our E. N, we'll have our connector. T, tall upswing. And O will be a short upswing to 2 on the clock. That free hanging dip will be an R, similar to what happened with the E. Okay, so let's try it. Okay. Short upswing for I, short upswing for N, short upswing for V, pull back down, pull in slightly. Our dip is our upswing for E, N, tall upswing for T, short upswing to 2 on the clock, stop, retrace for O, free hanging dip, connects for R. Lift, go back to the beginning, dot, and cross. Great job. One more. Inventor. Sailor is our next word. Okay, so sailor has an S, short upswing, pull in. That's how you do a cursive S. A, I, L, O, R. Okay, so this is not cursive. Cursive is connected writing, so we need to know our connectors. For S, you're going to finish with a short upswing to 2, stop, retrace. For I, it's going to be a short upswing for I, tall upswing for L, short upswing to 2, stop, retrace. Free hanging dip, that slants and pulls down for R. So let's write in cursive now together. So it starts with an S, cursive S, tall or short upswing to the midpoint, pull in, stop, retrace for A, short upswing for I, tall upswing for L, narrow loop, pull back down to the baseline, short upswing to 2 on the clock, stop, retrace, free hanging dip, that slants and pulls down, lift your pencil, go back and dot your I. Sailor. Great job.